Hi, I want to explain today why I think that going through life is like driving a car. Okay, because this came to me the other day. It's a bit of a kind of analogy that I thought that really speaks how it is. So when we're going through life, if we're kind of, and I used to be kind of, nice to everybody except myself, and giving to everybody except myself, and I used to get kind of, um, kind of taken, really. Bits of me got taken, and then it took me a long time to kind of get that all back together, to start giving to myself, start filling myself up first to help other people. So I think driving a car is quite the same. If we drive a car and we stop in the middle of the road and let everybody pull out of a junction, it's going to take us an awful long time to get to where we're going. Okay? We're going to have, some people will say thank you, some people won't say anything, and you know the ones where you go, oh, they could have said thank you, but they didn't because they're rushing or whatever, and that's their stuff. But it's like, if you stop every time there's a junction, if you imagine on your way from where you live to where you work, if you stop every time there's a junction and you let every single car out in front of you, how much longer it would take you to get to where you want to go. And some people would thank you and some people wouldn't. Um, and that's it's a lovely thing to do, but you never get anywhere. And actually, it's like a passive way. You're letting everybody else's needs go before yours, which isn't particularly healthy. So the way I look at it is that in life, like just as driving a car, you have the rules of the road. So if you were to stop at a junction and let everybody out, the cars behind you, they're not going to be very happy about it, because it's going to, not only are you going to take a long time to get to where you want to go, but you're going to hold them up too. And yeah, that's their stuff. But the other thing is that by doing that, by stopping at the junction and letting all the cars out, you also put yourself at risk of an accident, because the cars behind, if there's no one behind you, if someone comes up behind you, they could rear end you, couldn't they? And then you suffer because your car is broken, and you have to then go and repair all of that stuff, and you have the kind of emotional stuff as well. So the point I'm making really is, when you go through life, because there are rules of the road, that yes, you can let one person out now and again, and that's great, but you have to get to where you're going. And also, it's not safe to stop and let everybody out, because you put yourself at risk. In life, it's the same. When you can help people, you can help people better if you fill yourself up first. You can help people better on the road and let people out more if you're not in a rush. Yeah, it's the same thing. In life, people say thank you, people don't, and that's okay. And you don't mind that, and you don't mind that more if you're not in a rush. But if you're in a rush and you've let someone out and they don't say thank you, people tend to get a bit annoyed then. So it's a kind of a great analogy, I think, for that. For me now, it's like I'm traveling through life and I'm helping other people, but I have to help myself and get to where I'm going myself too. And then I can help more people, because I'll actually get to my destination and I can help more people from there. But it's helping people along the way. It's helping myself get there. It's obeying the rules of life, really, in terms of filling myself up first, looking after myself, only letting people out when it's safe to do so, because I don't want an accident. I don't want to let people out. I've done this in the past. I've let people out, and then I've had the accident, and I've had to sort something out. So you've been nice to people, and then you end up with a lot of stuff to sort out, and it just makes life more difficult. Other people on the road are on their own journey. They have to find their own way. They have to learn to let people out too. Okay, so sometimes it depends where they are on their journey, doesn't it? It depends if they're in a rush, they're in a different part of their journey, than if they're taking their time and they're wanting to let people out, that's a different part of their journey. So it's a great analogy. But what it does is that if you think about going through life as if you are driving on the roads, you cannot let everyone out. You cannot do it. You can't, when you can do it, you can do it. And really, the law of attraction says, you do it when you can't do it. You give when you have nothing to give and things come back to you, which is right. And you can do that on the roads too. But you don't do it, you are meant to be prosperous too. You don't do it at your detriment, because then you can't help anybody. So if you're on the road and you're letting people out and you cause an accident and you get rear-ended and you have a lot of stuff to sort out, you can't help anybody from that point, because your mind is focused on sorting out the stuff, not helping people. You then get into lack. You don't think there's anything you can give. So the looking after yourself, only letting people out when you feel, let people out now and again. Don't let people out all the time, because you'll never get there. So I hope you enjoyed that little analogy. If I had a car now, hang on a minute. I probably have. We could have done that with a car. There you go. There's the car. Okay, so you're the car. This is an emergency vehicle too. You're the car, and think about how that travels on the road, and that car won't run without fuel. That car won't run without servicing and looking after. That car, if it gets damaged, is off the road. Okay, so you need to keep your car on the road, but helping other people on the roads too, but helping yourself as well. So I hope that makes sense. Enjoy your day.